In the last episode of Unfolding Insight, we tuned in to that voice in our heads, the one that constantly tells us who, what, and how we should be in the world. But have you ever wondered where it comes from, or perhaps why the voice sounds the way that it does? That's what we're exploring today in this episode of Unfolding Insight. Hi, I'm Drew Smith, and I'm a coach in life and leadership. And I support folk as they unfold into life. And this is my video series, Unfolding Insight. If you've ever felt like that inner voice is just a little too critical, a little too relentless, well, I've got news for you. It didn't come from nowhere. Like everything else we learned as kids, how to walk, how to talk, and how to behave in the world, we also absorbed messages about who we needed to be loved, safe, and accepted. Some of these lessons were clear and direct. You might have had a parent telling you to stand up straight and not slouch. You might have had them say to you, "Don't answer back." Or you might have even heard something like, "Stop crying, or I'll give you something to cry about." Other messages were quieter, non-verbal even, but just as powerful. A parent working late every night might have been showing you that success equals love, or they may have numbed their stress with alcohol, teaching you to suppress your emotions. These messages, repeated over and over, become the foundation for the voices in our heads. Over time, these voices take on a life of their own, acting like an internal coach or protector or even a bully, constantly reminding us how to fit in and avoid shame, rejection, and abandonment. So let's try something. Let's try a little exercise. Take the awareness exercise that we walked through in the last video, the one where you wrote down what the voice in your head was saying. And pick one statement, one voice, if you like, that really sticks with you, really impacts you. Now, sit with this. Close your eyes if you want to. Really tap into that voice and the message that it is sending. Now, ask yourself, whose voice is this? Is it a parent? Is it a teacher? Or perhaps it's even a mix of people from your childhood. Once you have a sense of where the voice is coming from, ask yourself, what was the intention in speaking to me this way as a child? What were these people trying to protect you from? Or were they trying to control you? Or were they simply exhausted and trying to make you go away? This simple act of reflection starts to create some space between you and the voice or the voices. It helps you see that this voice isn't truly your own, but rather a collection of echoes from the past. The more we understand where these voices come from, the more power we have to rewrite our relationship with them, and the more we're able to realize that we're not stuck with them the way we might have always been. In the next video, we'll explore how to reclaim our agency from these voices and transform our connection with them into something more loving and, as a consequence, far more empowering. If this unfolding insight has resonated, I'd love to hear from you. Drop me a comment below, and if you want more unfolding insight, just hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to explore how to unfold into life with a greater sense of ease and enjoyment, then check out my coaching practice at Unfolding. I'll put a link in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.